So good morning. So yesterday class we already studied about modulation technique. What do you mean by modulation? So today we are going to study about different types of modulation technique. Amplitude modulation and frequency modulation. So before going to study that amplitude and frequency modulation, first you understand that what you mean by amplitude and what you mean by frequency. So in the physics you already studied about this amplitude and frequency. So look at that one signal wave is there. So the height of the wave it is represented as its amplitude. Amplitude is the maximum height. So look at that. Signal is travel like a sine wave. So the height, the maximum peak it is reached, it is known as its amplitude. So positive amplitude and negative amplitudes are there. So positive peak and negative peak. Other word is peak. So here that it is already shown in this figure. That height, maximum height. The amplitude of a wave is the maximum disturbance of a wave from its distributed position. So look at that. There is at its starting position, that is considered as your baseline. So from this baseline, how much it is move up, that is called amplitude. So it is measured in the form of the height of the wave. So the maximum height is called its amplitude. In other words, frequency. Frequency means the number of oscillation per second. In 1 second, how many this type of wave is completed, that is called frequency. So one wave is completed means one positive amplitude and one negative amplitude, then only one wave is completed. So such a type of wave, how many waves are produced in 1 second, that is called its frequency. So first you understand this basic concept, amplitude and frequency. Next we are going to study about amplitude modulation and frequency modulation. So first we previous day we study modulation process. Modulation process is nothing but our message signal is superimposed on a carrier wave signal in order to get modulated output. This is called modulation. So then we can use amplitude and frequency modulation. So first we can study about amplitude modulation. So from this figure we can easily explain by using this figure. So first one, so this is our message signal. First one, this is message signal. Second one, our carrier wave. So third one is our modulated signal after modulation, after amplitude modulation. So how amplitude modulation means, look at this figure. Here the carrier wave is changed according with the modulation signal. Carrier wave is changed. The characteristics of carrier wave is changed according to the modulating signal. So how it is changed means, in this positive peak, look at that, this is positive, first positive peak, the modulated signals, the carrier waves peak is also increased. In the negative peak, in the negative side, the carrier wave signal is reduced. So the amplitude of the carrier wave is increased according to the amplitude of modulating signal. If the amplitude of modulating signal is high, then the amplitude of carrier waves also high in the case of modulated signals. So this is the simplest way. So in the negative part, look at that, the modulated signal in the center part, look at that, in the center part. Center part means this is, it is the lowest amplitude, means it is going to downside. So that's why in the output signal, in the modulated signal, it's become low. So this is the working of amplitude modulation, which means that in the amplitude modulation, in the strength of the carrier signal, which means that the amplitude of the carrier signal is varied as per the changes of amplitude of modulating signal or the message signal. So the carrier signal's amplitude is changed according with the amplitude of modulating signal. So this is called amplitude modulation, or it is simply known as AM. AM means amplitude modulation. So in this box one explanation is here. Then you should draw this figure. From this figure we can explain everything. So this is nothing but amplitude modulation. In this modulation, one important things, look at that here, one colored portion. The amplitude of the carrier waves amplitude only change. All other characteristics like frequency, phase remain is not unchanged. So you should here from this figure you can understand that only amplitude is changed. Only amplitude is changed. Frequency and phase of the signal is same. Frequency means a number of oscillation per second, that is not changed. Phase means positive phase and negative phase, that is also not changed. Only amplitude is changed in the case of amplitude modulation. So this is the basic concept related to amplitude modulation. So next one, frequency modulation. So frequency we already study. Frequency is the number of oscillation per second. So in this frequency modulation, the frequency of the carrier wave is signals according with the frequency of modulating signals. So that is called the frequency modulation. The frequency of carrier wave is shifted proportionally to the frequency of modulating signal. So how much that frequency of our message signal or the modulating signals, that is same as the carrier signal. So we can study this with one figure. Look at that. In this figure, first one signal is same as our message signal or modulating signal. Second one carrier signal. So look at that. In carrier signal, the positive peak of the modulating signal amplitude is high. So the negative peak of that modulating signal amplitude frequency become low. So which means that the positive part there is more frequency, the negative part there is less frequency. Look at that in the first half. Look at that in the first part, first upper part, this area. In this first upper part, the carrier wave frequency is changed, so frequency is increasing. So in the downside, look at that in the middle part means frequency is less. Then again next upper part means frequency is increased. Frequency means number of oscillation per second. So this is called frequency modulation. So then modulation we already study. Then demodulation means the reverse process of extract the original message from that modulated wave. That is called modulation. Modulation means our message is embedded on a carrier wave to get the modulated signal. Demodulation is the reverse process. From the modulated signal we receive our original message. So these are the important points we need to understand about amplitude and frequency modulation. In it is amplitude of the message signal or modulating signals that impact both the modulation technique. So from here also and the previous example we study, the amplitude increase, it is affected both frequency modulation and amplitude modulation. In this frequency modulation, when the amplitude is high, then frequency is more. So in both the cases amplitude is depending. Second one, amplitude of the carrier wave is varied as per the message signal and the keeping other characteristics of in-between amplitude modulation, which means that in amplitude modulation only amplitude changes, all other characteristics remain same. In the case of frequency modulation, the frequency of carrier wave is varied, all other characteristics like amplitude and other phase also remains same. So in amplitude modulation only amplitude change and frequency modulation only frequency change. Both the case amplitude is depends. So this is the main concept of amplitude modulation and frequency modulation. Both figures are important.